So I'm going to try to put my thought process into an analogy, and maybe some other people feel this way too. You know, because I have ADHD and I have a bunch of other things. I'm neurodivergent, and the thing is, it's like imagine standing on the edge of water and it's sprinkling. So you're looking at the ripples in the water, and these are basically my thoughts. You know, reoccurring thoughts, random thoughts, new thoughts, whatever it is. But as quick as that ripple is gone, that's how quick my thoughts gone. It'll usually come back at some point, maybe even 10 years down the road. I never know. Or whatever is useful to that situation. If I try to pull it back, like I'm talking now, and it's pretty much the same thing. I'm hoping these words come to me. So basically, as fast as that ripple happens, that's how fast the thoughts here and gone. And now, when a person like me feels defeated, kind of like not hopeless, our brain tells us we're feeling hopeless, but it's just defeat, temporary defeat. And it's basically us telling ourselves that, we've been in this situation so many times, just lay low, you'll get over it, right? But at the time, our brain is being overzealous with its energy. Basically, we're trying to calm down from a bad situation, and our brain's telling us, "Oh no, no, this is going on, this is going on, this isn't going to end right here." So it gets us refired up, and so when that happens, it's kind of like I don't even know. The anger causes a sort of blockage. It kind of like when you feel like you're in a corner and there's no way out, and this person is just gonna do whatever, and that's your brain is feeling cornered, and you can't plan. Your spatial recognition declines because you're in a corner, right? So you don't see any way out. You're trying to predict what's going to happen, but your emotions are, basically shooting a lot more voltage than what you're used to, getting you overstimulated where you can't think. But if you go through that situation repetitively, eventually you realize that you're creating that image of what might happen. So, that's why a lot of days we're calm, and people will try to get under our skin, and we're just like, yeah, yeah, I'm gonna go to the kitchen and get something to eat, and so basically, but when a person's overstimulated like us, it's like the rain's falling faster, and all of those thoughts, there's just too many. You're trying to split your focus between all these thoughts, and they're just going, nope, nope, take a detour, try another one, and it's happening so fast. You're thinking of consequences. You're thinking, uh, you just want to get this damn straitjacket off. You want to be able to understand, but your brain is, jumping, 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 jumping. Like you're, I don't know, it just confuses itself, and that's where the defensiveness turns into power. You're not just looking up at the person, you're trying to look down at the person. But a lot of times the narcissist will keep going, keep going, you know, keep driving that screw in, because now they're in power, and it's like, well, you thought you just had me, and now I'm showing I have you. Don't let it happen again, because 10 minutes from now, when I finally stop, that's what you're gonna say is, I'm never doing that again, not with that person. And so even when we're in a good mood, them aha moments, it's like the rain's falling faster, and those ripples are combining thoughts, and you're just coming up with all sorts of new stuff. And that's, so it's not always bad, it's good too. The dopamine overload can, sweet.